Good afternoon, everybody. Have you noticed that when we fly today, we don't have old helmets like this anymore? When we want to make a phone call, we don't have telephones like this anymore. That's from 1920. So why in the world do we still have combustion engines? Why do we still have incandescent light bulbs? Why do we have badly insulated houses? Why do we have old electrical networks? Everything we use today in energy is also from 1920. It's 100 years old. And all the losses produced by the inefficiency of these systems are causing 50% of the CO2 emissions. Climate change is not a mysterious thing. Climate change is the result of the old technologies we are still using. So if we get rid of old telephones and if we get rid of old helmets, we should all switch to new technologies like electrical or hybrid cars, LED lamps, insulated houses. Masdar is giving a beautiful example of it. And all the smart grid and efficient energy distribution. Switching from old technologies to the modern energy-efficient technologies could already save today 50% of the CO2 emissions. So when we hear that climate change is an expensive problem that we have to solve for the future generations, it's wrong. It's a profitable opportunity today for our generation to open new industrial markets with the clean technologies that will create jobs, that will make profit, that will sustain growth, and that will protect the environment. So when we speak of solutions, I'm not only representing Solar Impulse here, but also the Future is Clean initiative that has gathered more than 300 institutions, NGOs, and associations around the world. And I promised them that I would bring here at the Action Day the result of their solutions for which the web would have voted. And it's interesting to see that in the 5 solutions given by internet from all the ones provided by the Future is Clean members, 2 are in energy efficiency. The first one says, don't produce more energy if you cannot save the energy you have with more efficiency. And another one says, promote renewable energy, but with the idea of energy efficiency. And then the 5th one is education. Interesting because it's clear that with education, you have a 25-year delay. We want to do it now. So I have one worry in this conference, who is so beautifully organized by the French government. But one worry. Here in this room, we have all the people who are convinced. We all agree. And there is another world in the Bourget, which is the world of the negotiations. They don't interact with us, and we don't interact with them enough. They work day and night, but they don't hear our speeches. They don't hear what we say, and they don't hear the solutions that are brought here during this week. So I really do hope that all of you can inform them, can go to them and tell them about practical solutions that we have today. And if this comes to the ears of the developing countries, they will fight to have these new investments for these new technologies, because they will not need to make sacrifices. So please, when we speak of climate change, let's stop to make a description of the problem. We know about the problem. But nevertheless, last Monday, half or more than the half of the leaders of the world made a description of the problem and explained why we have to reduce temperature, CO2, They spoke about floods, about droughts, about everything like this. We know about it. So please, if you want to remember this action day today, each time somebody speaks to you about goals without telling solutions, about expensive problems, about a description of climate change, tell them, stop. I know that. Now I want your solutions. Give us your solutions, because like this we will move ahead. And like this, it can be not only an action day, it can be an action week, it can be an action year, and it can be an action century. So we have some work to do, and good luck to all to do it and succeed. Thank you.